Do I need public relations? Let's first define what PR is so that we're on the same page, even if this is very basic information. So PR is about managing the reputation of a company or organization. It's also about getting the right information out there to the public and building relationships with customers, clients, the media, etc. And it can also include the community, government, groups and associations, and any other key stakeholders in the brand and with its reputation. So PR professionals, they use a variety of tactics to get their messages across, including press releases, social media, events, actual media messages, activations, and they work to shape the public's perception of their organization and make sure that the right people are hearing about them in the right spaces at the right times in the right cadence. So the next time you see a company or organization in the news, think about the PR team behind the scenes making it all happen. That is what PR is all about. Now, PR covers a lot of disciplines. We have community relations, we have government relations, we have crisis communications, reputation management. Sometimes those are the same thing. Sometimes those are completely different disciplines. Sometimes celebrity and influencer marketing, corporate social responsibility. We have groups and associations. We have activations. Sometimes social media falls under PR. Also sometimes diversity and inclusion. And of course, media relations or publicity. And the most impactful of those disciplines for most people is publicity, because publicity directly equals visibility, clout being influence, and credibility, and building those three things simultaneously. Publicity is also by far the least understood of all the PR disciplines, and this is why our goal at Good News is to unpack as much of the PR space as possible and give you the best way to attract high-ticket, high-yield clients and customers and build community through this discipline of publicity. Now, the question is, do I need PR? So I get asked this a lot, and the truth is maybe not, or maybe not in the way that you think. Absolutely yes, if you are worried about managing crisis and handling difficult situations, anything that's controversial. When faced with negative publicity or controversy, a very strong public relations strategy will help minimize the impact and mitigate any damage to your reputation. But the tricky thing is you need a strategy in advance, and you need to be creating positive sentiment and deposits before anything negative shows up. So if you're faced with this or think you will face anything that is potentially damaging to your reputation, even on social media, then yes, PR now and hopefully ahead of any crisis. Now, if you're not worried about that or don't think that you'll ever experience negative publicity or controversy, if you've done your own vulnerabilities audit and you're clear on possible scenarios and you're prepared to tackle those when they arise, let's consider another big aspect of why you would need PR, which is relationship building. PR is primarily focused on building and maintaining relationships with stakeholders and shaping that public perception of a brand. PR helps to establish and maintain a positive reputation. It can play a very crucial role in building trust and credibility with stakeholders. And this includes customers, employees, investors, your community, your government, the groups and associations in your industry, et cetera, et cetera. And that usually impacts whether or not they buy from you. Good PR can also focus on driving traffic and conversions and sales. And it's all about turning those borrowed audiences into owned audiences. And the best way to do that is to create a compelling offer and share that as part of your story, but use that mechanism to drive traffic to your website where you can then convert them in from someone who saw your story elsewhere to an actual client. And if you're still not sure if you need to consider PR, consider this. In today's digital age where there's digital storytelling, public relations is probably more important than ever, especially with the proliferation of social media and other online platforms. It's easier than ever for information to spread quickly and for reputations to be built or destroyed in a matter of minutes. And in this case, an effective PR strategy helps you communicate with your audience in a way that is transparent, authentic, and consistent, and allows you to tell your story and share your message in a way that's compelling and relevant, and to engage with your audience on a much more personal level. And it allows you to own a large percentage of your own narrative, which can create a lot of good impressions and engagement, but also helps you navigate all of these things, the challenges and the relationship building, and it ensures ultimately that your brand stays top of mind with your audience.